Hello again, class number 500. Wow, 500. However, we have to finish this class because really we have not completed 500 classes. We are in the process right now of completing class number 500. And once we finish this class today, if I don't have a heart attack during this program, then we will start the last 100 programs. But maybe Televisión Español will say, Richard, we want you to continue to 1,000. What do you think, Marta? Shall we continue to 1,000? She says, qué remedio. Yeah, donde hay confianza. But in any case, maybe, but I doubt it. Besides, it's my decision. Yes, we can bring another teacher here. A friend of mine, Alberto Alonso or somebody, to do this class. And he's different. He said, hello, everybody. Okay. And he's more effusive. Efusivo, sí, tiene que estar también effusive than I am, right? He's more effusive. But I'm a better teacher. Yeah. Right? No es vale que digas que sí, eh? You had better say yes. You had better nod your head. All right, Nancy Johnson, as we know, Nancy Johnson is enjoying her 5 months in Aspen, Colorado, designing and decorating the interior of George Clooney's home. Right now, George Clooney isn't filming any movies, and so he has more time, and he has gone to Aspen more often recently simply to supervise the works. And they had dinner last night together and spent a lot of time talking. Clearly they like each other. And when they finished the dinner, they went back to the house because George Clooney wanted to make a final decision concerning the color of the curtains in his bedroom. Okay. And Nancy got back to her apartment quite late. She had a message from her husband, a voice message from her husband. But it was 2 o'clock in the morning. Oof. And so she decided not to return the call. She didn't want to wake her husband up. Okay. And then she went to bed because the next morning she needed to get up and meet a carpet supplier at 9 o'clock in the morning. My God. 2 o'clock in the morning in her apartment. 7 hours later, 9 o'clock, she had a meeting. And she wasn't sleepy. And she thought she couldn't sleep. So it's going to be a long day tomorrow. Nancy Johnson, yes, sir. Okay. Let's go on to our paragraphs. Paragraphs 198. Siempre saco el libro, eh? As you know, I always show you the book. If you don't have it, get it. You'll enjoy the book. You'll benefit from this book. Yes. Every paragraph has a Spanish translation of the paragraph. And every paragraph with the audio, you download, descargas el audio. You download the audio. Aquí te dice cómo. You download the audio. And every paragraph, you can listen to it 3 times with 3 different voices. 2 American voices and 1 British voice. And one of the 3 voices is mine. One of the 3 voices is mine. All right, paragraph number 39 and 40 today. Are you ready? Paragraph 39. The other day, I didn't have time to tell you why I keep my alarm clock in the bathroom. The main reason is to get me up in the morning. I don't know how many times I've overslept turning off the alarm clock next to me on the night table. This way, I have to get up to turn it off. Vaya lío. No has entendido nada, ¿verdad? Alarm clock. Despertador, no? The other day, I didn't have time to tell you why I keep my alarm clock in the bathroom. Yeah. The other day, I didn't have time to tell you why I keep my alarm clock in the bathroom. Richard, yeah. Is it true that you keep your alarm clock in the bathroom? Yeah. Yes, it's true. I keep my alarm clock in the bathroom. Why? I have to go. I'll tell you next week. I'll tell you the next time I see you. And so, the other day, I didn't have time. Ahora te veo por segunda vez. Oh, hello, Manolo. The other day I didn't have time to tell you why I keep my alarm clock in the bathroom. Yeah. This is true, by the way. Yeah. Do you keep your alarm clock in the bathroom? ¿Lo pones en el baño? No? All right. Well, you see, I have an adjoining bathroom. Adjoining, says the adjoining bathroom, which means my bedroom and a bathroom. Okay. So the bathroom is 1, 2, 3 steps away from my bed. Okay. So the other day I didn't have time. The other day. El otro día. The other day I didn't have time to tell you why I keep my alarm clock in the bathroom. Ahora entiendes. All right. The main reason is to get me up in the morning. I don't know how many times I've overslept turning off the alarm clock on the night table next to me. This way I have to get up to turn it off. Nebulous. All right. Well, bueno, por inducción. I mean, you said, ya lo sé. Okay. The other day I didn't tell you why. I keep my alarm clock in the bathroom. The main reason, really the main reason, no, the only reason, all right? Pero aquí dice the main reason, la principal razón. The main reason is to get me up, conseguir que me levante, levantarme. Es el despertador me levanta. To get me up, to wake me up, but not to wake me up, to get me up. You see, to get up is levantarse, ponerse de pie. Al lado de la cama. But to wake up is te despiertas. You turn it off and you go back to sleep, right? Has that ever happened to you? Yeah? You turn it off. It says the snooze, 5 minutos. But if you don't have a snooze alarm where it comes back, it rings again 5 minutes later, well, you can sleep for an hour. And you wake up saying, oh my God, it's 8 o'clock. I needed to leave home at 7. All right. The other day, I didn't have time to tell you why I keep my alarm clock in the bathroom. The main reason is to get me up in the morning. I don't know how many times I've overslept by turning off the alarm clock next to me on the night table. You understand the night table? This way, I have to get up to turn it off. So, beep, 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 beep. And I have to get out of bed, stand up, and walk 3 steps, yes, and turn it off. But then I'm up, you see. So the likelihood, doing it this way, el hacerlo de esta manera, fíjate cómo lo digo, doing it this way, the likelihood that you will oversleep is much less than if you have it on the bedside table. La mesita de noche o mesa de noches. Bedside, o sea, cama al lado, bedside table, or night table de noche, mesita de noche. So if you keep your alarm clock next to you, of course, it starts ring and you turn it off. Then when you do that, you run the risk of falling back asleep, going back to sleep. Dormirse is to go to sleep or to fall asleep. To go to sleep normalmente es porque quieres. To fall asleep puede ser accidental. You're driving and you fall asleep. Nunca se dice go to sleep when you're driving. You don't. When you go to bed, usually the idea is to go to sleep. All right, to go to sleep. All right. I had trouble going to sleep last night. I finally fell asleep at 3 o'clock, for example. All right. The other day I didn't tell you why. Así es, ¿no? Yeah, I didn't tell you why I keep, porque guardo mi despertador. The other day I didn't tell you why I keep my alarm clock in the bathroom. All right. The main reason, the only reason, is to get me up in the morning. I don't know, no sé cuántas veces me he quedado dormido. You say in Spanish, se me han pegado las sábanas, right? I don't know how many times I've overslept. Sobre dormir. Oversleep means dormir, quedarse dormido, más allá de que se te pegan las sábanas. To oversleep, overslept, overslept. Sleep, slept, slept, oversleep, overslept, overslept. I don't know how many times I've overslept by ¿qué? Turning off, apagando, by turning off the alarm clock next to me on the night table or on the bedside table. This way, I have to get up to turn it off. But that's not true. I don't keep the alarm clock in the bathroom because I don't have an alarm clock. But several years ago, before cell phones, I had an alarm clock and I kept it in the bathroom. I did. Because I have a radio program that starts at 7:30 in the morning every day. I'm here in another part of the office at 7:20. And 10 minutes later, I start my radio class every single day. And I can't arrive late. It's just not an option. I cannot oversleep. It's not an option. And so I have to take the necessary measures, las medidas necesarias, to guarantee that I will be here at 7:20 or 7:25. And so one of the measures is to put the alarm clock in the bathroom or at a distance. At a distance that requires me, and a noise, to get up, and then don't go back to bed. Don't go back to bed. Don't go back to bed, okay? Now no. However, this sound, you have the telephone, beep, beep, beep. You can turn it off, but in the bathroom, you know what I have in the bathroom? I have a coffee maker, la cafetera de la antigua, drip, the filter with a filter coffee, and they make noise, and at 5:30 every morning, and I can hear it. I have my telephone. The coffee maker is programmed to start making coffee. It's programmed to start making coffee at 5:30. My telephone, the alarm is set for 5:35, 5 minutes later. In case I don't remember, I accidentally closed the bathroom door and I can't hear it, which doesn't happen. It happened once. It didn't go. Yes, but the bathroom door was closed. And so the coffee and the aroma of the coffee, and I hear the coffee, and I start to smell the coffee, and it's wow, I float up and float. It's a nice way to wake up. All right, so one more time. The other day I didn't tell you why I keep my alarm clock in the bathroom. The main reason is to get me up in the morning. The main reason is to get me up in the morning. I don't know how many times I've overslept by turning off the alarm next to me on the night table. This way, I have to get up to turn it off. This way, de esta manera, this way I have to get up. Se endurece la V hasta sonar a F cuando es obligación. Tengo que. I have to get up to turn it off. Understand now? It's as clear as a blue sky. All right, paragraph number 40. Very similar, a little bit similar to paragraph 39. The other day, I overslept for a strange reason. As you know, I keep my alarm clock in the bathroom. And since it's so loud, I wrap it in a towel, making sure, though, to leave the bathroom door open. Well, to make a long story short, my wife closed the door that night, so I couldn't hear the alarm the next morning. I had a problem myself reading it. The other day I overslept for a strange reason. The other day I overslept. Se me pegaron las sábanas el otro día. The other day I overslept for a strange reason. Yeah. As you know, como ya sabes, I keep my alarm clock in the bathroom. And since it's so loud, I wrap it in a towel, making sure, though, to leave the bathroom door open. Esto no es verdad. Este cuento no es verdad. To leave the door open. Well, bueno pues. Well, to make a long story short, my wife closed the door that night so I couldn't hear the alarm the next morning. Now this is strange. Okay. It is true, I remember when I kept the alarm clock in the bathroom, it was very loud. It was very loud. It was very loud. And I thought about, my God, it's so loud I'm going to wrap it. To wrap, no es música rap. Música rap es R-A-P, no, rap, R-A-P. Tomas en la música rap, rap. Y le pones una W muda delante, rap, same pronunciation. It means envolver, to wrap. Papel de envoltura o de envolver para Christmas presents is wrapping paper. Wrapping paper. Do you have any wrapping paper at home? Yeah. I have some wrapping, I think I have some wrapping paper at home. To wrap, to wrap, to wrap. Yeah, to wrap something. And the towel, in the bathroom you have towels, you dry yourself off. You dry yourself after a shower or after taking a bath, after taking a shower. Well, you dry yourself or dry yourself off. ¿Se puede añadir off? Se suele añadir, pero no hace falta. To dry yourself with a towel. Now, the alarm clock was so loud, my God, I'm going to wrap a towel around it to soften, suavizar, to soften the sound. Yes, to attenuate the sound a little bit. But I didn't do it. But I thought about it. But in this, when I wrote this paragraph, I said, okay. Yes, so I say here, I keep the alarm clock in the bathroom. And since it's so loud, since it is so loud, y puesto que aquí since, escrito since, no es desde que. Vivo en España desde que vine. I've been in Spain since I came here, desde el año 74. I've been in Spain since 1974. Ahora, since tiene segundo significado, ya que, puesto que, dado que. Dado que. Since, puesto que estoy aquí, te enseñaré un poco de inglés. Bueno, hi. Oh, yeah. Hi, yeah. Who are you? You're an English teacher. You're an English student. Oh. What are you doing here? For an English class. Well, I'm a teacher. Yeah. Well, since I'm here, I'll teach you. Okay? ¿Te parece? Bueno, puesto que estoy aquí, puesto que soy profesor, y puesto que estoy aquí, y puesto que tú eres alumno, y puesto que estás ahí, pues te enseño algo. All right, since I'm a teacher, since I'm here, and since you're a student, and since you're here too, well, let's have a class. Understand? Since. All right. So, como sabes, guardo mi despertador. As you know, I keep my alarm clock in the bathroom, and since it's so loud, I wrap it in a towel, toalla. Making sure, though, ahí está el aquí de la cuestión aquí, making sure, though, asegurándome, sin embargo, though, although, even though, making sure, though, to leave the bathroom door open. To leave the bathroom door open. Well, to make a long story short, yes, para abreviar, para hacer un cuento largo, corto, así se dice, es la forma más larga de decir una cosa en resumidos cuentas, para abreviar. Okay. Es curioso, es más breve y resumido en español. To make a long story short, pero así lo decimos. To make a long story short, siete sílabas, you say, para resumir, para resumir, o sea, brevemente, o sea, para abreviar, you could say. All right. Well, to make a long story short, my wife closed the door that night so that I couldn't hear the alarm the next morning. So that. Cerró la puerta para que no pudiera oír. So that. Ya estoy aquí para que tú aprendas inglés. I'm here para que tú puedas mejorar tu inglés. I'm here so that you can improve your English. And you're here so that you can learn English. So that. ¿Para qué? So, to make a long story short, my wife closed the door that night, esa noche, so that I couldn't hear the alarm the next morning. So, one more time. The other day I overslept for a strange reason. As you know, frase socorrida, como bien sabes, as you know, I keep my alarm clock in the bathroom, and since it's so loud, puesto que es tan ruidosa o tan alto ruido, I wrap it in a towel, making sure, however, that I keep to leave, dejar abierta la puerta, to leave the bathroom door open. Well, to make a long story short, my wife closed the door that night so that I couldn't hear the alarm the next morning. Okay, McKay, you understand? And now it's easy, right? All right, focus. Focus pack. Von World, no, don't destroy. Learn to speak up. Me lío. Learn to speak up. Number 22. List number 22. Page 52. We have time, right? A little bit. We have a little bit of time. ¿Tienes algún libro? Por ahí? Do you have a book? No podemos decir some book. Si digo a Marta, ¿tienes libros por ahí? Do you have any books? Pero ¿tienes algún libro por ahí que puedo usar? Do you have a book? A book. ¿Tienes un libro? ¿Tienes libros? Do you have any books? ¿Tienes algún libro? Do you have a book? ¿Tienes libros? Do you have any books? No prestas atención en clase. You don't pay attention in class. You don't pay any attention in class. It's true. You don't pay any attention to me. You want to improve your English? Well, first, buy the books. And you haven't bought the books. Second, you need to pay attention to me, and you don't pay any attention to me. No me prestas nada de atención. You don't pay any attention to me. Or you don't pay any attention in the class. No tengo mucho tiempo, I don't have much time. Sorry. I'm sorry, really, but I don't have much time. No queda mucho. There's not much left. There isn't much left. There's not much left. There isn't. Dos formas de contraer. There's not. There isn't. There isn't much time left. There isn't much. No queda mucho. No es cuestión de tiempo. Por ejemplo, lápices. No quedan muchos. O no queda mucha agua. There isn't much left. No queda mucha. There isn't much left. There isn't much left. No quedan muchos lápices, por ejemplo. There aren't many left. There isn't much left. There aren't many left. There isn't much left. There aren't many left. There isn't much time left. There aren't many pencils left. Tenemos poca agua. We have little water. We have little water is perfect English. Tenemos poca agua. We have little water. Suena agua pequeña, ¿no? No. We have little water, no se dice. We have little water, tenemos poca agua. Sin embargo, solemos decir we have very, Casi siempre añadimos very delante. We have very little water. Yeah. Tenemos un poco de agua. We have a little water. We have a little water. We have a little water. Tenemos muy poco tiempo. We have very little time. We have very little time. All right. Tenemos menos dinero que ellos. We have less money than they do. We have less money than they do. Tenemos menos oportunidades que ellos. We have fewer opportunities than they do. Menos dinero y menos oportunidades. We have less money than they do. We have fewer opportunities than they do. Hay menos agua de lo que crees. There's less water than you think. Y hay menos gente de lo que crees. There are fewer people than you think. Fewer. I'm going to stop there. There are fewer people than you think. Mucha gente dice less people. It's a mistake. Hasta los nativos dicen less people. Fewer people. But I'll tell you more tomorrow. Take care.